All right, everyone. So this week we're going to be focusing on solving multi-step equations. I did my best to simplify this into pretty much these two steps that we see here. So the first thing we're going to be doing with these problems is simplifying our terms on the same side of the equal sign first. So similar to what we were doing with expressions when we were simplifying expressions, that's going to be pretty much your first step here. All right, and then the second thing you want to do is use inverse operations. So that what that means is just the opposite operation to isolate to get a variable by itself. Okay, on one side of the equal sign and a number on the other side of the equal sign. So obviously with equations, you're looking to get, something along the lines of like this, x equals 1. So your variable is on one side by itself and you have a number by itself on the other side. All right, so let's take a look at an example. All right, this one focuses on having variables on both sides of the equal sign. So in multi-step equations, you could have variables not only on one side, but on both sides here. So again, follow off two steps that I just outlined. The first step we're going to do is to combine our like terms or simplify whatever we can do here. So I'm going to start by adding 6x and 2x. That gives me an 8x minus 4 gets brought down, and then 3x plus 16. All right, now the next thing is once I have nothing else that I can simplify on each side of the equal sign, 8x minus 4, can't simplify, 3x plus 16, can't simplify. We want to get our variables to the same side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this 3x here. It's a positive 3x. I'm going to subtract the 3x, and I need to do that to both sides. Now we're only doing that to the like terms. So if I'm subtracting a 3x here, I'm only subtracting the 3x from the 8x because those are the like terms. Okay, so now it's 5x minus 4, and I have 16. All right, from here it's a two-step equation, so now we want to get our numbers to the other side. I'm going to add 4 on both sides. That's going to cancel that out, and I get 5x. This is going to give me 20. All right, and again, we know 5x here is like 5 times x, so the opposite of multiplication is division. I'm going to divide 5 on both sides, and my final answer here is x equals 4. All right. Moving on to another one. All right, so this one is using the distributive property. So again, simplify where you can. 20. All right, obviously it's its own thing, can't be simplified. All right, but I can distribute my 4. All right, so I'm going to go 20 equals 4 times x. That's going to give me a 4x. All right, and then 4 times 1 is going to give me a positive 4. All right, another two-step equation. My variable is already on the side by itself, so let's go ahead and move everything else out of the way. All right, so I'll subtract 4x on both sides. Get 16 equals 4x. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 4 again, and I get x equals 4. Okay, this one was regarding to the distributive property. All right, and we're going to do one more here. This one kind of combines pretty much everything together. All right, so this one has both the distributive property and combining like terms. All right, so the first thing I want to do is look for my parentheses. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this negative 2 into the parentheses. So I get 6x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 4 is a positive 8. And then I have x plus 5 on the other side. All right, now after we distribute, I want to look for my like terms. I have them right here. Okay, so I have 6x minus 2x. That's going to give me a 4x plus 8 and x plus 5 on the other side. All right, now I want to start moving my variables to the same side. So this is like having a 1x here, so I'm going to subtract 1x. I'm going to get my variables to the same side first. Okay, so now I have 3x plus 8 equals 5. Once you get to this step, two-step equation, subtract 8 on both sides. I get 3x, and that's a negative 3. And then I want to divide by 3, and that cancels that out. And now I get x equals negative 1 as my final answer. All right, so these are a couple of multi-step equations to take a look at here. Again, it looks like a lot of work here, a lot of different steps, but when you look back to the initial it really comes down to just two steps. You're simplifying using either the distributive property or combining like terms first, and then you're trying to get your variables over to the same side and your numbers over to the opposite side. All right? So continue to look back on this as we go through the week and do different multi-step equation examples.